Around 0:30, which is also 8:30 local time, when the matter was reported, the lifeless body of Ifeoluwa was found with a bloody genitalia.
Murder in a cathedral. It is said that when the desires of the flesh takes over, only a higher power can subdue it. But in this case, even the fear of God wasn't something the culprit was considering. His mind was simply rendered reprobate. The story of this teenager, Ifeoluwa, who lived in Ibadan, Oyo State, is one sad event that no one deserves to experience, as she was killed on holy grounds. You see, Ifeoluwa was just a teenager who just finished high school in 2022. She was said to have passed with flying colors and awaiting the call-off of the ESO strike for her to gain admission into the university. Added to that, she took her faith in God pretty seriously, as she would be seen every now and then attending church in their neighborhood. And on the side was 20-year-old Tosin Kolade, a young adult boy who also lived in the neighborhood. It was said that he and his mom also attended a church in the same neighborhood, but not the same church as 17-year-old Ifeoluwa. It is believed that Tosin had been friends with Ifeoluwa one way or the other, or better still, they had had one or two conversations to have made them acquaintances. Of course, Tosin one way or the other had lost after her and was already feeding the thoughts and the plans and even the methods on how he was going to have his way with her when he finally gets the chance.
So that she no shout, I remove the knife from my pocket. I want to attack her with knife to collect her phone. Drag the knife with me and the knife further. He was trying to run out. When she was trying to run out, I hit her leg. She fell down.
The evening of the 17th of September 2022 presented itself with a right scene and the right time for Tosin to go on with the plan he had all along. He knew Ifeoluwa would be going to church that Saturday evening, and since his mom was the head cleaner at his own church, he had access to the church keys, of which he took. Tosin confessed that he took the keys to the church and went to church that day, staying in wait for when Ifeoluwa would pass by, of which she did. He then called on to her to help him pick some chairs from one location to another inside his own church. Now, this was not needed since the church was already packed. Probably seeing that she was not late to church, and as a good Christian, seeing that another Christian was asking for help, what was there to be scared about? There was no cause for alarm. And then she felt, okay, cool, let me help him take this thing to this location and be done with it and leave. Ifeoluwa went on to assist Tosin to move the chairs from one location to the other until he pulled out a knife. According to the culprit Tosin, he revealed that he pulled out a knife at her, all in the bid to scare her. Although this doesn't sound right in my ear, he said he pulled out the knife and then she fought back by grabbing the knife, and then she fell and hit her head, and he presented him with the moment he had craved for. He mounted her and raped her. However it sounds in your ear. Tosin, after being apprehended, revealed that he only killed her by strangling her to death when she didn't give him the correct password to her phone. After strangling her, he dragged the lifeless and bleeding body of Ifeoluwa outside the church. He locked the church and then fled. The good thing is, as much as he tried to twist and turn the narrative, trying to confuse people and making it seem like it was an innocent murder, he is a murderer and he is a rapist. Hopefully, this one wouldn't leave the prison anytime soon. May her soul rest in peace.
She used her head to bang the floor.